is not an accusation nor a confession. I can't teach anyone anything, I can only make you think.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Greetings, esteemed assembly. It is with a somber countenance that I impart upon this esteemed gathering the disquieting news that our celestial vessel has been beset by a calamitous mishap, resulting in a regrettable state of disorientation devoid of recollections.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty. With your hands close to this body. You know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Let the grin fall across your face.
This feels like home. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
So we have a dark thing inside of us that will make us kill everyone, and it will be fighting for our plan of killing everyone. Here is Shadowheart. What should we do? Do I kill her or use her then kill her later, as the early enemy are strong since we got no skill or spells? Let me recap the intention of the game. I plan to kill everyone on honor mode, and if I die I will restart and skip all cutscene we have already looked at. I also plan to play this run without any armor. No shield, no armor, just naked. Let me start with a punch. Oh no. A miss. Double punch. I'm so lucky Shadowheart is useless with her offensive skills. But she heal, so this is a problem. And my back is completely rotten by the necrosis damage. That was easy. Drop it. I think I'm stuck with this thing then. Yeah, I'm stuck with it. Well, we got our first kill. Good loot. I need to organize my things well. In the nascent environs of Baldur's Gate 3, amidst the austere confines of its inaugural domain, wherein the sands of the beach serve as both harbinger and stage, an enigmatic protagonist, ensconced within the crucible of existential turmoil, finds herself in a tumultuous quandary. Having vanquished the elusive figure of Shadowheart, a tempest of uncertainty besets her being, for she teeters perilously on the precipice of metamorphosis into the harrowing guise of a mind flayer. In the ethereal interplay between salvation and oblivion, she embarks upon a quest predicated upon the elusive search for redemption, to stave off the inexorable embrace of the Mind Flayer's curse. Thus, amidst the ebb and flow of the cerulean tide, she traverses the labyrinthine expanse of this treacherous shoreline, beseeching the arcane forces of this world for succor, for a panacea to arrest the dire metamorphosis that threatens to consume her essence. Within the tapestry of this unfolding drama, the sands of the beach become a crucible wherein the crucible of fate is forged, where every grain bears witness to the weighty decisions that shall shape her destiny. And so, with each tentative step upon the shifting dunes, she grapples not only with the specter of her own impending transformation, but with the existential quandary that underpins her very existence in this mystic realm. In the annals of Dungeons and Dragons lore, there exists a realm of sublime enchantment and perilous intrigue known as the Sword Coast. This venerable expanse, steeped in the rich tapestry of myth and legend, unfolds along the western shores of the Forgotten Realms, a veritable crucible wherein the destinies of heroes and villains intertwine amidst the crucible of time. From the towering spires of Waterdeep, Jewel of the North, to the sun-kissed shores of Baldur's Gate, bastion of commerce and intrigue, the Sword Coast serves as a nexus of adventure unparalleled. Here, amidst the rugged majesty of its verdant landscapes and the tumultuous embrace of its azure seas, tales of valor and conquest are writ large upon the canvas of history. Yet, beneath the veneer of splendor that adorns its cities and citadels lies a world teetering upon the precipice of chaos. For amidst the shadows that dance upon the cobbled streets and the whispers that echo through the labyrinthine alleys, dark forces stir, their machinations shrouded in secrecy and subterfuge. From the malevolent depths of the Underdark to the ethereal realms beyond the veil, the denizens of the Sword Coast navigate a perilous labyrinth of intrigue and treachery, wherein alliances are forged and broken with the capriciousness of the wind. And amidst this swirling maelstrom of conflict and ambition, heroes emerge, champions whose valor knows no bounds, and whose deeds echo throughout the annals of time. In the crucible of the Sword Coast, where the boundaries between light and shadow blur, the fate of nations hangs in the balance, and the destiny of countless souls is shaped by the crucible of choice. Thus, amidst the ebb and flow of fortune, the denizens of this storied realm march ever onward, their hearts aflame with the fervor of adventure and their spirits unyielding in the face of adversity. In the interplay of light and shadow that dances upon the crest of the waves, she discerns the echoes of her past, fragments of memories obscured by the fog of uncertainty. Yet, amidst this nebulous labyrinth of recollections, a singular imperative surges forth with crystalline clarity, the imperative to defy the insidious machinations of fate, to wrest control from the clutches of destiny itself. And thus, with resolve as resolute as the unyielding granite cliffs that line the horizon, she forges ahead, her every footfall a testament to her indomitable spirit. For in the crucible of adversity, she discerns not only the specter of impending doom but also the crucible of opportunity, wherein the fires of resilience burn bright. With each passing moment, the specter of the Mind Flayer's curse looms ever larger, a malevolent shadow that threatens to engulf her very soul. Yet, in the heart of this tempest, she discerns a glimmer of hope, a beacon of light that pierces the shroud of darkness, illuminating the path to salvation. And so, with courage as her compass and determination as her guide, she navigates the treacherous shoals of uncertainty, steadfast in her pursuit of absolution. For in the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the boundaries between reality and illusion blur, she recognizes that the true measure of her worth lies not in the face of adversity but in her steadfast refusal to surrender to its embrace. In the intricate ballet of subterfuge and finesse, there exists an artistry unparalleled, the clandestine maneuverings of a masterful tactician, epitomized in the stealthy passage of Chibi amidst her adversaries. With the grace of a whispering zephyr and the precision of a silken shadow, she navigates the labyrinthine expanse of danger, evading the watchful gaze of her foes with consummate skill. In the crucible of conflict, where the stakes are measured in the crucible of life and death, Chibi emerges as a veritable virtuoso of evasion, her every movement a testament to the art of deception. With a deftness honed through years of clandestine practice, she threads the needle of danger with audacious poise, slipping past the vigilant sentries like a wisp of smoke in the night. With each sinuous step, she embraces the dance of the unseen, her form a blur of motion amidst the tableau of peril. Through the shadowed recesses of her environment, she weaves a tapestry of illusion, confounding her adversaries with artful misdirection and beguiling guile. But it is not merely her physical prowess that defines her artistry, it is the crucible of her intellect, the crucible of her intuition, that truly sets her apart. With a keen eye and a calculating mind, she anticipates the movements of her foes with uncanny precision, exploiting their vulnerabilities with ruthless efficiency.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
So far we are good, we will come back to them soon. We will have a hard early game for now, so we will need to use some tricks to go trot most things.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself, you look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Damn it. Let me try to get out of his grab.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
You have it backwards, they snatched me up too.
I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Honestly? I have no idea.
It's those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did, whatever they put in us, just created a connection. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Glad to see we're caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I will just nod.
The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
You know as much as I do.
I suppose it's not exactly common knowledge. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
And? What's your plan?
Well, getting out of here for a start. Then finding anyone who knows about these worms. I need an expert. Someone who knows how to control these things.
And I need company for the road. Why not come with me?
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
I want core and blood.
Well, hello.
Let me take all that he has. Even his underwear.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Wish look good. Usually I would be walking naked, but since I'm on YouTube, I can't show any of it.
Watch your back.
I will give him his back.
I've got a long road ahead.
Yes, indeed we got a long way to go.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
I need to send him to my champ as this is a solo run. Do not worry, I will use him then kill him later on.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. Well, you know where to find me.
Good, now we can have some fun. Time to level up. In the esoteric tapestry of character development within the realm of Baldur's Gate 3, the art of multiclassing emerges as a profound crucible wherein the crucible of versatility converges with the crucible of strategic depth, yielding a symphony of possibilities that transcend the bounds of conventional archetypes. Within this crucible of customization, adventurers find themselves bestowed with the singular prerogative to meld the crucible of martial prowess with the crucible of arcane mastery, or to weave the crucible of divine invocation with the crucible of stealth and subterfuge. It is a realm wherein the crucible of choice reigns supreme, and the crucible of creativity knows no bounds. For the intrepid traveler who dares to tread the path of multiclassing, each decision becomes a crucible unto itself, a crucible wherein the crucible of opportunity collides with the crucible of consequence. Will they elect to forge a formidable crucible of martial prowess, blending the crucible of swordplay with the crucible of sorcery to become a paragon of versatility upon the field of battle? Or perhaps they shall embrace the crucible of arcane ascension, fusing the crucible of wizardry with the crucible of stealth to become an enigmatic shadow caster, wielding eldritch power with subtlety and finesse. Yet, amidst this crucible of potential, there exists the ever-present crucible of balance, a delicate equilibrium that must be maintained lest the crucible of character identity be diluted amidst the crucible of disparate abilities. Thus, the discerning multiclasser must navigate the crucible of synergy and cohesion, seeking to harmonize the disparate elements of their chosen crucibles into a unified whole that transcends the sum of its parts. In the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of adventure knows no bounds and the crucible of destiny hangs in the balance, multiclassing emerges as a crucible of empowerment, a crucible wherein the crucible of individuality finds expression amidst the crucible of diversity. And so, amidst the crucible of choice and consequence, adventurers embark upon a journey of self-discovery, forging their own crucible of destiny amidst the crucible of chaos. In the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of adventure knows no bounds and the crucible of destiny hangs in the balance, multiclassing emerges as a crucible of empowerment, A crucible wherein the crucible of individuality finds expression amidst the crucible of diversity. And so, amidst the crucible of choice and consequence, adventurers embark upon a journey of self-discovery, forging their own crucible of destiny amidst the crucible of chaos. For some, multiclassing represents a crucible of evolution, a means by which they transcend the limitations of their chosen crucible to embrace new vistas of power and potential. It is a testament to the crucible of adaptability, wherein the crucible of growth becomes inexorably intertwined with the crucible of experience, yielding a crucible of evolution that knows no bounds. Yet, for others, multiclassing embodies a crucible of tradition, a homage to the crucible of ancestry and heritage that informs their every decision. It is a crucible of homage, wherein the crucible of tradition is honored and revered, yielding a crucible of legacy that reverberates throughout the annals of time. In the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of destiny beckons and the crucible of adventure unfolds with each passing moment, multiclassing stands as a testament to the crucible of possibility, a crucible wherein the crucible of imagination reigns supreme, and the crucible of innovation knows no bounds. And so, amidst the crucible of peril and opportunity, adventurers stand poised at the precipice of greatness, their fate inextricably entwined with the crucible of their own making. In the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of legend awaits and the crucible of destiny beckons, multiclassing emerges as a crucible of empowerment, a crucible wherein the crucible of choice shapes the crucible of their own destiny, and the crucible of adventure unfolds with each passing moment. I need some wizard buff early on to get Trough some stuff. Now I have more movement. We got some stuff to kill, so let's go.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The main reason I didn't kill the elf is because of his bottles. I can use them to one-shot those two enemies. By placing the purple thing between them, I can make them blow up. Now you will see why I choose wizard. By throwing this here, I can do an AoE damage. See, easy. illustrious annals of gaming, few titles have emerged with the same resplendent brilliance as Baldur's Gate 3, a magnum opus that stands as a testament to the crucible of innovation and excellence within the realm of role-playing experiences. Within this venerable crucible of adventure, players find themselves enraptured by a tapestry of unparalleled depth and complexity, wherein every choice and consequence reverberates with the weight of destiny itself. At the heart of Baldur's Gate 3 lies a crucible of narrative mastery, wherein the crucible of storytelling unfolds with all the grandeur and intricacy of a timeless epic. From the humblest origins to the loftiest peaks of destiny, players embark upon a journey of self-discovery and heroism, their every triumph and tribulation woven into the fabric of a living, breathing world that pulsates with the crucible of life. But it is not merely the crucible of narrative that captivates the soul within Baldur's Gate 3, it is the crucible of immersion that envelopes players in a realm of unparalleled realism and verisimilitude. From the verdant forests to the bustling cities, every environment teems with life and vitality, inviting players to lose themselves amidst the crucible of exploration and discovery. And then, of course, there is the crucible of gameplay, a veritable tour de force of strategic depth and tactical brilliance that sets Baldur's Gate 3 apart as a masterpiece of its genre. With a myriad of classes, races, and abilities to choose from, players are afforded a level of customization and freedom that is as exhilarating as it is unprecedented. Whether engaging in visceral combat or unraveling the mysteries of the arcane arts, every encounter is a crucible of challenge and opportunity, wherein the crucible of strategy reigns supreme. In the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of possibility knows no bounds and the crucible of adventure beckons with each passing moment, players find themselves ensnared within a web of wonder and delight that transcends the mere confines of entertainment. It is a crucible of excellence, a crucible wherein the crucible of creativity flourishes and the crucible of immersion envelopes all who dare to venture forth into its hallowed depths. In summation, Baldur's Gate 3 stands as a crowning achievement in the pantheon of gaming, a testament to the enduring power of the human imagination and the crucible of possibility that lies within us all.
What's going on with that room? It's unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I want to touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Let me give you a hand.
Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone?
This branch of flesh is begging to be pruned, and its sap sucked from.
My mistress' eyelids! Stop! Cease, you loon! Ah! Ah!
As soon as the dreams cross the threshold of your imagination, you snap back to realize they have all come true. Joy floods through you. You were dazed on the Nautiloid, but now you are truly awake. Alive.
One more kill. Within the crucible of gameplay, Baldur's Gate 3 unveils a symphony of intricacies and nuances that enthrall players with its captivating depth and boundless potential. At the core of its gameplay lies a crucible of strategic brilliance, where every decision carries weight and consequence, shaping the crucible of the player's journey in profound and unexpected ways. The hallmark of Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay lies in its adaptive nature, where the crucible of choice reigns supreme. Whether navigating treacherous encounters with cunning foes or embarking on diplomatic endeavors to forge alliances, players are empowered with a staggering array of options, each imbued with the potential to alter the crucible of their fate. Furthermore, Baldur's Gate 3 excels in its embrace of emergent gameplay, where the crucible of player agency intersects with the crucible of dynamic storytelling. Through a robust system of interactions and reactions, players find themselves immersed in a living, breathing world that responds to their every action with an unparalleled level of depth and realism. But perhaps most impressive of all is Baldur's Gate 3's commitment to fostering creativity and experimentation within its gameplay. With a wealth of classes, spells, and abilities to master, players are encouraged to explore the crucible of possibility, uncovering synergies and strategies that defy convention and elevate the crucible of their gameplay experience to new heights. In the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay, where the crucible of challenge meets the crucible of opportunity, players find themselves embarking on an odyssey of discovery and adventure unlike any other. It is a crucible of excellence, a crucible wherein the crucible of innovation thrives, and the crucible of imagination knows no bounds.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Your skull aches before you can take a step. And you are the creature. You feel her irritation and indignity. And you feel answers. She knows more about your condition.
Coward.
Let's get the creature to camp. Then we'll look into the blast. Hold it still. I'll tie it up.
You expect a Githyanki to surrender?
Well, damn it.
Imbeciles. Prove you're not a craven. Join me or die. Coward.
Oh no. Damn, that was good. This is why I pick monk. Oh no. She heal. What is going on? This is bad.
Have to keep going.
Another one dead. I will kill the devils later. Moreover, Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay extends beyond mere mechanical prowess, delving deep into the crucible of emotional resonance and player investment. Through its meticulously crafted narrative arcs and richly developed characters, players find themselves drawn into a tapestry of relationships and conflicts that evoke genuine empathy and engagement. Every decision, every interaction, becomes a crucible of moral introspection, challenging players to grapple with the complexities of right and wrong in a world where the lines between heroism and villainy blur. This ethical crucible not only adds depth to the gameplay experience, but also underscores the game's commitment to fostering meaningful player agency and empowerment. Additionally, Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay is distinguished by its commitment to accessibility and inclusivity, welcoming players of all backgrounds and skill levels into its fold. Through intuitive mechanics and a wealth of customization options, players are empowered to tailor their experience to suit their individual preferences, ensuring that the crucible of gameplay remains engaging and enjoyable for all who dare to embark upon its journey. In essence, Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay represents the pinnacle of interactive storytelling and immersive world-building, offering players a crucible of adventure and discovery that transcends the mere confines of entertainment. It is a crucible of excellence, a crucible wherein the crucible of creativity flourishes and the crucible of possibility knows no bounds.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
In the labyrinthine expanse of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of adventure unfolds amidst the tumultuous embrace of peril and promise, Chibi emerges as a paragon of cunning and valor, her every movement a symphony of precision and finesse. Amidst the crucible of conflict, wherein the clamor of battle echoes through the hallowed corridors of the mind, she navigates the shifting tides of combat with a grace that belies the crucible of chaos that surrounds her. As she confronts the nefarious goblins that lurk within the shadowed recesses of the realm, Chibi becomes a veritable phantom of the battlefield, her form a blur of motion amidst the tableau of strife. With a keen eye and a steady hand, she dispatches her foes with surgical precision, her blade dancing with lethal grace as she navigates the crucible of danger with audacious poise. But it is not merely her prowess in combat that sets Chibi apart, it is her mastery of deception and subterfuge that truly distinguishes her as a force to be reckoned with. In the crucible of battle, she becomes a veritable maestro of misdirection, weaving a tapestry of illusion and deceit that confounds her adversaries at every turn. Amidst the chaos of the battlefield, Chibi finds solace in the crucible of concealment, her form melting into the shadows as she awaits the opportune moment to strike. With a flicker of movement, she vanishes from sight, her presence masked by the crucible of stealth as she stalks her prey with feral determination. And so, amidst the crucible of conflict and intrigue, Chibi emerges as a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching darkness, her indomitable spirit a testament to the resilience of the human soul. In the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of destiny beckons with each passing moment, she stands as a paragon of heroism and defiance, her legacy boundless as the crucible of eternity itself. I don't think I'll get involved in this fight so that all the good guys die. Since I'm not involved, I will speed up the fight.
retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pain for their disease. Breathe just like a wind, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
That was easy.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
In the labyrinthine corridors of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of survival intertwines with the crucible of morality, Chibi finds herself faced with a profound dilemma amidst the aftermath of battle, the opportunity to loot the possessions of the fallen. This juncture marks a crucial crucible of decision-making, wherein the crucible of personal gain clashes with the crucible of ethical consideration. As she surveys the fallen adversaries strewn across the battlefield, Chibi is confronted with the tantalizing prospect of acquiring valuable resources and treasures that could aid her in her quest for glory and redemption. The allure of such spoils beckons to her, whispering promises of power and prosperity amidst the crucible of adversity. Yet, amidst the clamor of temptation, Chibi's conscience stirs within her, reminding her of the moral crucible that lies at the heart of her journey. She grapples with the ethical implications of looting the dead, recognizing the sanctity of life and the dignity owed to those who have fallen in combat. The crucible of empathy weighs heavily upon her soul, urging her to consider the consequences of her actions beyond the immediate gratification of material gain. In this crucible of moral quandary, Chibi's true character is put to the test. Will she succumb to the allure of self-interest, forsaking her principles in pursuit of fleeting riches? Or will she uphold the crucible of integrity, honoring the memory of the fallen and adhering to the moral code that guides her noble endeavors? Ultimately, Chibi's decision in this pivotal moment reverberates throughout the crucible of her journey, shaping the crucible of her destiny in profound and unforeseen ways. For in the crucible of Baldur's Gate 3, where the crucible of choice carries weighty consequences, every action becomes a reflection of the crucible of one's character and the crucible of one's values. My walking is fun.
Let's have a look.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Time to sell all of our loot. That been done.
Sylvanus.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too. Roland's right, sis. We should leave while
I will
we
kill
still
them
can.
later. I let them leave so
Or
that I
would you
can
deny
kill
your
all the
brother
Druid
here
Grove more
his
easy.
chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Fine! Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
Bad news, children, you're all going to die.
I should speak up.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Good job. Little ears hear far. I'd better take care of this.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Step. Harry. Strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm
You need
useless with a
discipline,
sword.
focus, fix your gaze to a point, then guide your Strix to it.
Like this, then. Focus. Focus. And strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
In the annals of our
yes.
shared digital
I'll
realm,
bite my
where the
tongue
crucible
when
of
the time
virtual
comes.
exploration intertwines with the crucible of communal engagement,
Hopefully it's
I
just
find
the
myself
goblins we have
humbled
to
and
worry
deeply
about.
grateful for the esteemed
Druids
company
are
of
treating
each
us
and
like
every
vermin.
discerning viewer who has embarked upon the journey
But
of
I'll keep
Chibi's
at it.
adventures within Baldur's Gate
Thank you.
3. With hearts uplifted and spirits emboldened, I extend my most sincere gratitude to those who have graced my humble video with their presence, their unwavering support illuminating the crucible of creativity and camaraderie that defines our digital fellowship. Your patronage is not merely acknowledged, it is cherished as a beacon of inspiration amidst the crucible of creative endeavor. As the saga of Chibi's exploits continues to unfold amidst the tapestry of Baldur's Gate 3, I stand poised at the precipice of anticipation, eager to share the crucible of her adventures with all who dare to tread the path of virtual exploration alongside me. From the treacherous depths of forgotten ruins to the soaring heights of celestial spires, there is no crucible of challenge too daunting, no crucible of discovery too profound for us to embrace together. So, to each valiant soul who has embarked upon this digital odyssey with me, I extend my heartfelt appreciation and deepest thanks. Know that your presence is not taken for granted, but rather celebrated as an integral part of the crucible of our shared adventure. And as we stand upon the threshold of future endeavors, let us embrace the crucible of anticipation with open hearts and steadfast resolve, for the crucible of Chibi's adventure beckons, and there is much yet to be discovered. With sincere gratitude and boundless enthusiasm.